In my work with organizations for almost 20 years, I have found that this idea of pruning in times of change is probably the most important and difficult element of successful change. While we don't like to acknowledge it, our resources of time, money, and energy are limited. Change requires that those limited resources be utilized in the most efficient way possible to get the results most desired by the individual or the organization experiencing the change. The tendency is for us to view this pruning or reallocation of resources as simply cutting back. But the reality is that you're cutting back to grow forward. Let's look at an example I think will be familiar to many of you. Take a look at this apple tree at my home. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at all the growth, the green leaves, and its overall size. What could possibly be wrong with this apple tree? What's that, you say? The problem is that it has no apples? Well, of course not. This picture was taken early in the growing season. It's not supposed to have apples of significant size yet. Let me show you what it looks like later in the season. This picture was taken in August. See, it does have apples. They are the small light green dots you can see on the tree. So it is bearing fruit, but just not of the quality most of us would want. The tree is using too many of its resources for limbs and leaves with very little left over to produce high-quality fruit. Many of you may be nodding your head at this point saying, "You have just described my workday or even my life." Looking at this tree also reminds me of the quote, "Don't confuse activity with accomplishment." This tree is certainly busy. It's full of activity, but all that activity is not leading to accomplishment of the primary goal of why you plant an apple tree in the first place, to grow the best apples possible. An astute orchardman recently highlighted another danger in allowing an apple tree to grow in this manner. He said that with the sheer number of branches and leaves being supported by each larger limb, this tree would be susceptible to having limbs break off the tree. I smiled because 2 years before this picture was taken, we did lose a significant limb from the tree. It just couldn't support all the weight placed upon it. What this tree and others like it needs is pruning. It needs to be cut back so it can grow forward with a stronger focus on producing better quality fruit. Like this one. Notice the percentage of limbs and leaves to fruit compared to the previous tree. The limbs are strong and can readily support the weight of the apples. So many more of the resources of the tree are being directed toward producing high-quality results. That's the role of pruning in times of change, to create a stronger structure that makes the most efficient use of its resources to deliver quality results.